How's everybody doing?
Yeah!
Everybody enjoy this movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whose first time seeing this was it? Anybody?
Yay!
Oh, it's the first time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I want to congratulate you on making this movie. You're one of the few Columbia students to make a feature film. Always a treasure. Tell me, where did this idea come from? And you have any aesthetic influences?
The main idea came from personal struggles with things that are shown in this movie, and also seeing how other trans people dealt with this certain addiction. Like, I don't know why I'm sugarcoating it. It's alcoholism, but just seeing how other trans people dealt with that. And aesthetic-wise, definitely the Ronald Bronstein, who he like co-wrote all the Safdie Brothers movies. And Mary Bronson, that was a loud flash, sorry. Mary Bronstein's movie Yeast and her other movie, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, were humongous influences. A bunch of uncomfortable stuff, and I know you Imogen yourself dealt with some playing with digital stuff that I thought was really cool. And what I just want to put this in. I just think it's insane that I made this before I saw a castration movie, because I saw a few people compare this to castration movie, and I was like, I only saw that a few months into filming. So I think trans people just like digital and not fun subject matter. Thank you.
I think you're taking pictures on the camera.
Yes.
That this was filmed on, so that'll be cool for your Instagram and shit. I want to ask, what led you to casting Bo and Will in this movie?
It was literally just that they wanted to be involved. Like, I'm realizing I'm not the best filmmaker, at least, I guess, just because it's my...
Shut up.
No, I mean, just like... As in, it's like something I'm new to, and like I was just like, hey, anyone that wants to be involved, please be involved. And like, I knew I had wanted to work with Noah because I knew Noah was in some type of film and like other work and stuff like that. And Will and Bo were just like, fuck yeah, we want to be a part of it. And like, I was just honored that anyone would want to do this, and I was just like, fuck yeah. And then we ended up bonding, and it was lovely.
So I remember reading maybe the first draft of the script. I remember there being some differences in the script, I think. I don't remember any of this.
Like what you just saw?
No. I remember watching the movie. I just don't remember anything in the script. Was there anything that you would change on the fly, like while you're filming? I know it's really difficult when you're making like a feature film with no budget.
Like, as I was filming something, I would change.
There's a lot of improv.
Yeah.
There were improv moments that I was appreciative of, and I honestly think made it more realistic, and I just appreciate my actors. Like, if anything, and it's something that I just can't change because it was the world and scheduling, it was just because there were some scenes where I couldn't get Bo and Noah together purely because of scheduling conflicts. Nothing, like, against them, like, it is literally just their schedule.
Everyone is working all the time.
Like, yeah, people have to make money, so if anything, I would change that, but I know I couldn't.
Woo!
Woo!
I should clap after every response. I think it's a good palate cleanser.
I feel like Marty.
Supreme?
McFly.
I want to ask her, are there any bits of this movie that you are unhappy with?
Honestly, none. Like what I just said, like I wish there was more of Noah and Bo, but like I'm not unhappy with that because like during the scene where it's overlaid with Finn texting Odessa, that was supposed to be them actually meeting, but people seem to really like the overlaying of texting. I don't know, is there like, you as an actor, is there like something you were unhappy? I'm just curious now.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Yeah, let me tell you everything.
Let me tell you everything. Script sucks. Director sucks. No, I don't know, like some of my personal line deliveries, I'm like, I wish obviously you look back and you're like, oh, I wish I was sounded more authentic to some extent, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think every actor, I'm barely even an actor, right? Like, I've been in stuff, but it's not my career. And so, I don't know, I watch it now and I'm actually very proud of not only myself, but Bo and like how we really meshed, and the improv we did do, I was really happy with. Like, one of my favorite lines in it, not to get, like, gas myself up, but it was
do it.
but it's that like one of my last lines where I go, "You are nothing," like, because that wasn't in the script initially.
Yeah, it was kind of in the script, but then you added a lot more to it.
Yeah.
And the one improv that you did that I really loved is Gooner Loser Fucking Chud.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it was originally just supposed to be Gooner Loser,
Mhm.
and then you added Chud.
I just think Chud brings people together, you know?
Yeah. Like,
Amen.
Felix, I know you're only in the party scene, but like, are there moments where you're like, I could have been more of an extra?
I
Like,
think that, so during the party scene was really fun. It was one of the first scenes that we filmed. And
it was the first.
It was, I mean, you had done like
or the first with other
like
people.
almost B-roll.
First I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had done like a few like walking scenes with Bo, but the party scene was really fun just because it was just so many people, and it was like kind of the most, if you imagine what a film set might look like, that's the closest that you'll get. Because I think everything else was done in a very indie film set way, but I think that really added to how it was done. I mean, it was in our apartment. We were moving during half of the filming of this movie.
Yeah.
So like sometimes you can see the boxes in the background of when we were moving out of our apartment. But I think during the party scene, I know there's one scene that we have where you're playing the guitar
it's in the movie.
That is our
That's in the
first
movie.
introduction to each other too.
We had never met before,
No.
and Bowie said, I think it'd be really funny if Will played the guitar at you.
Don't know how to.
I think I taught you the single chord that you played, and you just kind of strummed it.
Yeah.
And you turned to me, you said, I don't know how to play guitar, and I didn't know how to improv, and so I just stayed completely silent, nodded, and said,
Which is the appropriate reaction to someone attempting to play Wonderwall at you.
playing a single G chord, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay. What the next question?
This next one's for Will. I like Calvin a lot as a character, like in the way that I feel like he's always on the verge of saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Did you draw any sort of like real life inspirations from that guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typecasted, actually.
Yeah, I kind of unrelated, but yeah, like part of the reason you cast me, I think, is like I was like one of the few cis men you knew who was going to do this, right?
And also one of the few that actually like reached out.
Yeah, and I you guys can't tell, that didn't last. I took estrogen yesterday. Yeah, it was all your movie, nothing else. I mean, undoubtedly part of the journey. But in terms of like inspiration, like at the time, I hate to say it, like I've played like quite a few assholes. I just get cast as an asshole a lot, which I think is funny. The role I did before this, I was like a semi-abusive boyfriend, and someone's like directing one film at Columbia. And I find that anytime I play an asshole, I think about pretty much any man in my extended family or my father. And so when I was playing this, I was thinking a lot of my one of my uncles, who's just like such a like ignorant frat bro, who feels like he's always on the edge of saying the N-word. And I have heard him say the T slur before.
It was the fact that you struggled to even say the phrase T slur.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. But so I was just like, I want to carry that like brain dead asshole energy. So it's a very intentional choice that like half the time my eyes are just like mostly closed, because it's like this dude is asleep driving the wheel when he's talking. He does not think about a fucking thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and one comparison that my other producer and roommate and friend Miles made is that Will looks like Arthur throughout this movie.
Yes.
That's all I'll say.
Oh my god.
Hey.
This is my last question before I'd open it up to the audience. What are you guys working on next?
I'm very close to making my next movie. Maybe it'll be longer than this. I don't know. I finished, or am almost finished with the screenplay. I keep rewriting it, but it's on Letterboxd. You'll find it. I just keep yourself posted. I'm making something, and I'm gonna be the main character in it because it's about myself, and I didn't feel comfortable casting someone else in this fucked up journey. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm busy. Yeah,
What are you doing, Will?
What am I doing with my life? That's a big question.
That's
But
not what I asked.
in general, I don't know if you guys know, for anyone who goes to Columbia, I'm the editor-in-chief of the Columbia Chronicle. So all that news you read is me. So I'm doing that this semester, but I'm directing 2 next semester, so my capstone class. I have like a loose idea of what I'm doing, but I won't share yet. I'm writing a feature that I hope to film next year. It's about a trans woman electronic musician and this like punky like asshole who's in like a shitty punk band, who like kind of fall in love, but it's this really toxic thing that just drives itself to the ground. So very, very excited to finish writing that. And then on top of that, a short film I filmed before we even filmed this. We had audio issues that were being figured out, but I'm hoping to finish editing that and put it into festivals and stuff. That's called I Don't Smoke. It is a short film about this like geeky autistic kid. Where did they get the idea for that? And this like this kind of like fucked up like a very sweet person like falling in love over cleaning a bong. The main character had never smoked from a bong before, so kind of leads up to that moment. So I'm working on that, and then on top of that, I'm doing a podcasting class next semester where I have to produce a weekly podcast.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Right? I'm glad I'm like at least transitioning before that, so it's not another cis gay man with a podcast. But it'll be a movie podcast, so if you guys want to listen to me and other people yap about movies, Bowie, I'm sure I'll ask you to be on at some point if you wish to be. Hell yeah. At gunpoint. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I got a couple projects. I've had a script that I've been working on for the longest time that I think is finally ready to just be put into pre-production so that I can stop worrying about it. And that's called Utopia, and so if anybody's interested in helping, that'd be awesome. I also, next semester, once school starts up again, I have the incredible opportunity of the last 3 years I've been directing Rocky Horror independently, but now finally Columbia has asked me to officially direct it at Columbia.
Let's go!
So I will have the most official production of Rocky Horror that I've ever directed coming up next semester that I'm very excited for.
Yeah!
And so that'll be fun. And then after that, pretty much the second I'm done with Rocky, I'm doing my directing 2 for theater project. I don't know what play I'm doing yet, but I want to do something weird. But then that'll take up this rest of my second half of the semester, and then hopefully I'll be returning to film in my spring semester to do more stuff on my D2 for film, as well as hopefully start working on Utopia, which is
Yeah, these two are so very incredible and talented, and you should follow them. We have until about 9 minutes.
We got 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
For fan questions, if you will. The only other things I have to say is follow at Bowie Roussel Media. That's where you'll find shit having to do with this movie and other movies I'll make, including the next one I'm working on. But
Also, shout out Rip World who's here.
Yeah.
Rip, I was
Wait,
gonna
shout out
say
to
Rip.
the
Rick World, who made the soundtrack for this movie, is here, as well as Noah, who acts in this. Very appreciative. Yeah, like, how do we go about if people ask questions?
I'm just gonna pick you if I like you. Anyone want to raise it?
Do you like me?
Alice, you want to?
Do you like me?
Yes, I would love to ask a question.
Are you with the mic?
Sure, I'll steal the mic. Okay, so what drove you, like, what sparked that drive into making this movie? Because, like, that's a big step, because you said you're not a filmmaker, but, like, I know you really like movies, but that's super brave to just, like, take that extra step and actually do it. So what was that spark?
Yeah. So I was a film major, and then a lot of things made me realize how much that major sucks, and now I'm a creative writer major. But basically it was that I wanted to make movies, but all the ideas I had were like fucking insane and weird and would need like a much bigger budget, like to make that dream come true. And I was like, this is a story that's personal to me, and not only me but other trans people. And I was like, I just have to start somewhere. And it wasn't even like a thing where I'm like, oh, I gotta start small, like, oh, might as well. Like, I genuinely cared about this, and I think anyone who asked could tell you that. And it was a lot. It was great. But
You've also talked a lot about, like, I know you've also talked a lot, I don't know if you want to expand on it or not, but like how there's very little trans cinema made by trans men.
that's true.
And we all love trans femme cinema. It is so incredible. There are so few trans men making movies about trans men, and I think that a lot of trans masc cinema can be not made by us. And I think that I know Bowie has spoken a lot throughout this process about wanting to be a trailblazer for like trans masculine cinema. And I think that this movie is a really good first step into that. And I think that also was a big stepping point, if you want to expand on that at all.
I mean, I want to hear other people's questions, but I do want more trans men to make movies. And the only other one that I know that has been making, I guess, movies period, and movies like this is Henry Hansen, who's also Chicago-based. And I'm just gonna let the next person ask a question.
Anybody got a question?
Anyone?
No one?
Okay,
No.
so I know you kind of posted a little about the inspirations for like what visually inspired you, like the movies you intook, but what was like the top one that really like helped you create this?
This is a great question. It's the movie Yeast by Mary Bronstein. Mary Bronstein recently made If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which was my favorite movie of the last year. And Yeast was like.
Also, we're showing Yeast later on this month.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, it's with I believe, what the fuck is her name? How am I not remembering her name? The lady that made Girls. It's Yeast is
All
going.
girls.
Very prolific woman.
I know one of y'all knows who made Girls.
No, just fake ones.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
my fault.
They're showing. Eyewash is showing one of Lena Dunham's films. I'm sorry I cannot remember it.
Read
As
nonfiction.
thank you. As well as Yeast by Mary Bronstein, which is incredible. Mary Bronstein just the fucking best. That like. Another movie that inspired this that you might not expect is Lurker. That movie's good.
Yes.
Why did you shoot it on the camera and not the iPhone?
Not the iPhone.
Pull up the
Huh.
iPhone.
That's actually a very interesting question. I guess because I love grainy stuff, and our friend Imogen here had used this camera, and I really liked how it looked, and I'm sorry, I just love the grain. I love quote unquote shitty looking movies.
I just thought of a question because I was watching this and I was wondering, is all the alcohol consumption real?
It was not real.
What? What the
I
hell?
don't know if I like you anymore. Anybody else? Got it?
It was all water and apple juice. Do you have a question, Star? Okay.
Not second.
Does no one have a question?
Got about 5 minutes.
Don't be shy.
Baxter.
You talked about this idea having less sort of big budget things than other ideas you have for films and everything. Were there any scenes you wrote down that you ended up not capable of doing, like because of budget or anything?
Not really budget. Like, I'm sorry to just keep repeating things, but the scenes we couldn't do was just literally because of scheduling. This movie I wrote being like, I want to make a movie, and this is based off of personal shit that I've been through and also seen. And yeah, I just wanted to make, I guess, more of a slice of life movie, and with the movies that inspired it, that went into it as well. Sorry. Anyone?
Pick Noah first. Pick Noah first.
Alice.
Okay. Do you have any plans to submit this to like festivals or anything, or like? Yeah, because you should.
Thank you. I appreciate. I have been, at least to the free ones, because I've been pretty broke.
True.
But can.
Submit to Can.
I've been there's. The only one that I have any faith for is this Toronto-based trans one.
Hey.
Like, I don't know. I feel weird talking about this, but I'm friends with literally 2 cis people that are in the castration movies. Such a trans movie, but I'm friends with the 2 trans. I'm friends with the 2 cis people that are in it, and they know the people that are in this festival. So,
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Noah.
Okay, so where does the name come from? How did you come up with the name?
You're the first person that asked this.
Oh.
It's fucking. I feel like it's kind of a stupid answer, but like it's just true. It was literally that I was taking an Uber home at some point, and it was during the daytime, and I saw literally a rabbit on one of those patches of grass they have on highways. I saw a bunny on one of those, and I was like, what the fuck is that doing there? Like, that's you don't want a little bunny on a highway. Like, this is, you don't want that little cute thing on there. So like, I don't know, I thought Rabbit on a Highway sounds like a cool title, and it feels like how Finn feels. Yeah.
True.
If anyone has one more question, you probably have.
We got room for one. If you have Letterboxd, review it. I like seeing how people feel about this movie. I love seeing people's thoughts. And I guess follow the Instagram, because I always feel bad taking people's money, even though it's from the kindness of the heart. But
Take our money.
Take my money.
Yeah, just follow and support as the best you can, and especially donate to Eyewash, because Eyewash helped me so
Shout
much.
out
with
Eyewash.
this,
Give a quick round of applause to Eyewash.
Eyewash!
That's all I really have to say. I'm so happy and on the verge of tears of happiness that you came here to see my movie. Support Eyewash, support Clear Cinema. Do what you do.
Hey.
That's yeah. You got
Want to
any-
smoke?
Do I want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bowie.
Like they said, they're showing Fritz the Cat in High Hopes. You should definitely come back here. Please come back here. It's a cool ass place, and they deserve to show movies here.
Awesome.
Yay!